Stop for a second. Look at your life. Are you satisfied with what you see? If the answer is no, then why are you still sitting there complaining, as if that's going to change anything? Let me give you a harsh truth: no one is coming to save you. Your situation isn't going to improve just because you're whining about it. Complaining is easy, but it fixes nothing. In fact, it makes things worse. Every time you complain, you're telling the world you've given up, that you've accepted being a victim. But you know what's worse than being a victim? Being a victim by choice. Someone who knows they have the power to change but decides to do nothing. Is that you? Because if it is, you can stop listening right now. But if there's even a spark of indignation inside you, a desire to be more, to live better, then listen carefully. Life isn't going to hand you anything for free. It doesn't matter where you were born, who your parents are, or what's happened to you so far. The world doesn't care. What matters is what you do with what you've got. You know that person you admire? That person who seems to have everything you dream of? They faced obstacles too. They had fears, failures, sleepless nights. The difference? They didn't use any of that as an excuse. And you? Are you going to keep sitting there, waiting for someone to fix your life? Are you going to keep believing the lie that time will heal everything, that tomorrow will be better? Let me tell you something: tomorrow won't be better. Not unless you do something different today. Unhappy with your job? Find another one. Don't have the skills? Learn them. Tired? Rest later, because now is not the time to stop. The truth is, you're not willing to pay the price. You want the reward but not the sacrifice. You want the results but not the effort. And as long as that mindset stays the same, nothing in your life will change. Stop saying you don't have time. You have the same 24 hours as anyone who's successful. The problem isn't time, it's what you're doing with it. Stop saying you don't know where to start. You know. You know exactly where. It starts with one step. It's simple. But you're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions. That will never happen. Worried about failing? Good. Because failure is the best teacher. It shows you where you went wrong, where you can improve. But what do? You freeze at the thought of making a mistake, as if failure is the end of the world. Here's a secret: failing isn't the end. Stopping is. Quitting is. Settling is. You have strength you haven't even tapped into yet. You have a capacity for resilience that's just sitting there, waiting to be used. But you'll never find it if you stay in your comfort zone and refuse to fight. Yes, fight. Because life is a fight. It's not fair, and it never will be. But it's in the struggle that you find out who you are, that you grow. You're complaining that life is hard. Of course, it is. It's hard for you, hard for me, hard for everyone. But do you know what separates winners from losers? Attitude. You think the people at the top don't feel pain? Don't feel fear? They do. But they keep going anyway. They understand that success isn't a right, it's earned. Do you want to achieve something? Then stop talking and start doing. Stop justifying your inaction with lame excuses. No support? Great. Use that as fuel. No resources? Fine. Get creative. The best success stories come from people who started with nothing and built everything. Why do you think your journey should be any different? Do you know where change starts? In the mirror. Look at yourself and ask, am I doing everything I can to change my life? If the answer is no, then it's time to act. Life won't wait for you. Time is passing, whether you do something or not. So choose to do something. Choose to get up, even when you fall. Choose to learn, even when you fail. Choose to move forward, even when the road seems impossible. Do you know what's really impossible? continuing to complain and expecting things to change. You have a choice. You can keep whining, or you can decide that today is the day everything changes. And when you make that choice, something amazing will happen. You'll discover you're stronger than you thought. That you're more capable than you ever imagined. So get up. Stop complaining. Go fight. Because victory is never given. It's earned. And it's waiting for you.